Hello guys. Welcome to WMT weekly mentoring videos where we're trading 100k account. It's March 8th, 2021 and I'm recording this from Quito, Ecuador. And boy, things were happening last week and this week starting also pretty crazy. So lots of to talk about in terms of our portfolio. So I'm not having like an agenda, as you can clearly see. Typically, I have some slides with some agenda. I've been quite busy in the last week, traveling, but also being here in Ecuador. Busy last week, extending my visa today, so I'm recording a bit later. And one thing that I really regret is that I absolutely left this portfolio running for a week. I didn't look into it too much. I was busy with other things, and boy, I regret this now so much. But whatever happened here, and you can see that terrible things happened. It's an opportunity for us to learn. So today is going to be a very special video. We're going to go through the positions. We're going to risk manage the portfolio and basically remove the pain that I've created by not monitoring my portfolio properly. And everybody can make this kind of mistake. So I really urge you to always monitor your portfolios, and especially if you have 100k on them. I didn't, because maybe I was just paying attention to my only live portfolio. But anyway, enough excuses. This video is for informational, educational purposes only. So whatever I show you here is for informational purposes and education only. And we have a lot to educate about. So if you agree with this, check this. And we're going to go straight to the portfolio, and I'm going to show you what happened actually. So just before we go and look at the portfolio, let's look at the broad market, SPY. And what was going on in the last couple of days, we had like increased volatility. You can see the market was correcting quite a bit, big red candles indicating weakness. And this was related to Powell speaking, about and yield basically on 10-year treasury rising. So talking about, something about inflation and blah, 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 basically creating lots of fear on the market. And everybody absolutely knows that this market is in a hyper bubble. So just a little bit of a fear, inspiring news, when they pop up, then it has huge, significant, pressure on the market, and things start going on. So what we saw is this mixture of like much bigger candles going up and down, recovering, going down. You see that the ranges were like $6 more or less, average range over the last 21 days, $6. But in the recent period of time, going 391 to 380s, 10 points range. Here, this candle 385 going down to 372. So huge ranges, huge volatility. Tech sectors being beaten up. Lots of things happening also with gold being beaten up. Lots of red candles and craziness on the market. If you look at the VIX, we see that there was also huge spike, jumps, up and down above 30, around 30 here, above 30 definitely. And today we're still talking 25 VIX, 25, 30, 37. You see how quickly this can move. It's just unbelievable. So much, tension on this market. So it's like expecting a proper correction, really seriously, guys. So trading this market is like being in the casino. So I left my portfolio untouched for a moment, didn't look into it too much, and I got punished severely, by not having any insurance on it or proper insurance on it. And we're going to talk about this right now. So let's go to monitor and see what's going on. You see lots of positions which are in huge losses, right? So portfolio total performance year to date dropped to negative almost 3,000 from positive 12. So you see this big loss, 18k. That's because of me not paying attention. And let's go position by position, see and identify our our biggest losers. Some of them I really don't worry about. Some of them I do worry about. So as you can see here, AU. Okay, Apple, first of all, also creates a big loss of around 1k today, because today stocks got beaten up even more. Tech sector being beaten up like crazy. AU, this is a gold mining company. I don't really worry about it because I want to hold it. I'm just the position here is to hold the stock. I'm very bullish gold, and you probably understand why I would be bullish. If we're creating 1.9 trillion new currency, then I would rather save currency in gold, or invest in guys who mine gold, because gold is true money and not like credit, digits which can be created out of thin air. So I prefer to have that, and I don't mind that loss, but loss on BABA is very significant here, and that is a big pain point. 1.3k lost, 900 on CTSH. I think it's a bit less because this position has been here for a while. Electronic Arts, terrible 800 loss. Gold, I don't worry about this one as well. KGC and KNDI, I don't really worry about this ones. NIO, another one. This one is really beaten out badly, these electric vehicles like Tesla. Tesla has been beaten up also completely, like in the last week. Pizza, terrible loss of 2.3k. S&P 500, this is our insurance, did not really work out totally because some sectors were beaten up, and S&P is still hanging out in 383. So the old insurance, S&P would have to drop really significantly lower to 330s in order for this to produce some proper result. For now, I just keep it there in case of a massive correction or something happening. And then all the others are not that bad, but most of those positions are in terrible state. And I already rolled some of those. So today we're gonna go through this, and what was the biggest mistake that I done here is simply I didn't monitor the portfolio and I didn't add any insurance to the portfolio related to S&P, but also I didn't go into proper put contracts or get out of this short put spreads, which were causing problems when they went immediately into the Bermuda Triangle. I should have closed that position. Instead, I just kept it because I didn't watch it, and now I'm gonna pay severely for this, and might have to start over the year from zero. That's very bad. Important thing is that we didn't lose, we just lost the income that we generated for the last 2 months, and not half of the portfolio. So that's not too bad. Let's manage the positions that are suffering right now, and what can we do with those. So let's just go one by one, analyze, and I will start with AAGF. That's a silver mining company. I actually have some positions already also here. AG also being beaten up completely. Let me remove the groups, show groups. Now we see all the positions like a total. So let's start again from the top. AAGF. Okay, AAGF. That's a silver mining company. I don't really worry about this one. I want to keep it. It's a long-term position. Apple. Look at this, we are actually right now coming closer to the Bermuda Triangle. How does Apple look like today? We are in the Bermuda Triangle. We're losing $800 right now, but tech sector doesn't look strong at all. And you can see Apple has been beaten up like crazy today, going to 116. So it's gonna hit the 200-day moving average quite soon. So I think the momentum will slow down, but it will definitely drop there. So what can we do? Should I keep it and stay in the Bermuda Triangle and anticipate recovery? That could definitely happen. However, I don't feel very comfortable with this. I would rather roll this trade and see if this Apple doesn't go and go through the 200-day moving average. If it does, then I definitely close the position with the loss, and I just don't bother anymore. I could also protect my my position here with puts, but I don't want to do this right now. I just want to give it one more chance and roll, because it has been beaten up severely for a longer period of time. I think it needs to sort of take a breath and recover soon. It's in the highly oversold area here. You see the momentum down, slowing down a little bit, but today beaten up. I would simply roll it somewhere below 115. Now I think I have sold puts at 115, so I was selling at the level of 200-day moving average. I will go down to 110 by 1.5. So if we analyze this trade, now I'm 115. I want to move that curve basically 110 to 105, give it a little bit more time to recover. So let's go and do the Apple. I'm gonna go and create 4 days till expiry. That's pretty terrible. We have huge theta here, but I don't know what's gonna happen this week. Maybe it's gonna be beaten up even more. You see markets just going down like crazy. So I'm going to roll that. Rolling all order, and I'm gonna do 110 by 105. Okay, and what I'm gonna get for it, I'm gonna take a little loss, but I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. I'm gonna go till April, and basically I'm not gonna take huge loss out of this. Maybe like $100. So that will be our recovery trade. I'm gonna confirm that and send. Okay, let's see if we get filled. We got filled. So now how does our Apple look like? Yeah. Let's come back to analyze. I'm gonna uncheck those. Now we have potential $990 to make, which is actually just making up for the losses that we had, which was around 800 today. But we're well into the zone of one standard deviation, so this trade is now handled. Okay, let's move to AG and see what's going on with AG. First Majestic. That's good.